U.S. Navy ship flying a large American flag in international waters is suddenly and relentlessly attacked for nearly 2 hours. But the United States never fires back. This isn't a hypothetical scenario. It's the shocking true story of the USS Liberty. On June 8, 1967, in the midst of the Six-Day War, the USS Liberty, an American intelligence-gathering ship, was sailing peacefully in the Mediterranean. Suddenly, unmarked fighter jets swooped in, unleashing a brutal assault with rockets and machine guns. As the crew scrambled to save their ship and themselves, the air attack was followed by torpedo boats. A torpedo ripped a huge hole, instantly killing dozens of sailors. Just brutal, right? The life rafts were shot up as they were lowered into the water. When the smoke cleared, 34 American sailors were dead and 171 were wounded. The USS Liberty was one of the most heavily damaged U.S. Navy ships to survive a single engagement. But who would attack an American ship? The answer was stunning. The attackers were from Israel, a close ally of the United States. Israel quickly apologized, claiming it was a tragic case of mistaken identity. They said they believed the ship was an out-of-service Egyptian vessel, the El Qusayr. They paid millions in compensation to the victims and their families, and to the U.S. for the damage to the ship. For the official record, that's where the story ends. The U.S. government accepted the apology. Case closed. But for the survivors of the USS Liberty, the story was far from over. They tell a different tale. They insist the ship was clearly marked, flying a brand new 5-by-8-foot American flag. The weather was clear, and they were in international waters. How could anyone mistake them for an enemy vessel? Survivors point out that the Israeli planes made multiple passes before opening fire, giving them ample time to identify the ship's unique silhouette and markings. They believe the attack was deliberate. Why would Israel intentionally attack a U.S. ship? They say Israel hid its Golan Heights invasion from the U.S., right? Others believe it was a plan to drag the United States into the war against Egypt. We may never know the full truth. Decades later, Admiral Moore called the official story a cover-up. Despite numerous requests from survivors and their families, Congress has never held a full public investigation into the attack on the USS Liberty. The incident remains one of the most controversial and debated events in American naval history. It really scarred the sailors, and the nation still questions that attack. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as compelling as I did, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into forgotten history. See you next time.